I play almost every game with motion controls. This is how it works. Using Steam, I can use the motion sensors to emulate a mouse and use my wrists to aim in conjunction with the analog stick. This is called gyro aim. Since gyro works just like a mouse, we don't need any kind of assistance. And I can go even further by changing the behavior of the analog stick. Instead of constantly moving the camera in one direction, I can just snap to the angle that I pointed. This is called FlickStick. Just keep in mind that you will need to rely on gyro to look up or down. Fortunately for us, Cyberpunk has mixed inputs, meaning that the game can read gamepad and mouse inputs at the same time, which will make our lives much easier. With gyro, you can aim more precisely, have a better control of your recoil, and align your shots without strafing. It's arguably more immersive, and once you get used to it, it's incredibly fun to use. Cyberpunk is a really complex game, so if you want to play like this, Zero Aim made a super complete configuration for Steam Deck that also works great with controllers. My configuration is much simpler, so please, I encourage you to test both of them if you want. Just keep in mind that his configuration uses the old gyro as mouse mode that is infamous for not working correctly nowadays. That's why I recommend you to manually change to the new gyro to mouse mode. If you want to play like this, you need to get access to the new gyro to mouse mode that is currently only available on Steam beta updates. But in the near future, you won't have to do this part. So for now, to activate Steam beta updates, go to Steam. Settings, Interface, and select the Steam beta updates. Now, you just need to enter the game, press the home button, go to controller settings, and import my layout by going to the community tab. If you don't want to use FlickStick, you can just change the right stick from FlickStick to joystick mouse. Just don't forget to set the R3 button if you haven't already. On the controls tab, set the mouse sensitivity to 5, decrease zoom sensitivity reduction to 0, and on the gameplay tab, disable aim assist. In case you want to keep your preferred sensitivity, I recommend you to watch this video to find out how to do that. I highly recommend to tone down a little bit of the camera movement. This game has many camera animations that can feel like the game is fighting against your inputs. In all of my configurations, you can hold R3 to disable gyro to reposition the controller after controlling your recoil, for example. Gyro sensitivity follows the natural sensitivity scale, and it's set to 1:4 sensitivity, meaning that one full rotation of the controller will fully rotate the game camera 4 times. If this is your first time playing with gyro, I recommend decreasing to 1:2 or 1:3 sensitivity. If you are playing on Steam Deck, you will need to make a simple adjustment to my configuration. Just go to gyro to mouse mode and change from player space to local space. Every time you press start, select or the trackpad, you will activate the manual action set. Usually, this would mean that gyro will be completely disabled until you go back to the game. But this time, I decided to keep gyro active on menus because it just works so well and it's much faster than using analog sticks or the D-pad. If you use the left analog stick while using the manual's action set, you will go back to the gameplay action set. That way you can use menus and regain full control of your character once you start walking again. So make sure to not use the left analog stick in menus. If your controller has trackpads, you can navigate menus with them instead. And that's it! For more motion control games and tips, just like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.